Oh man, oh man, oh man. How good it feels to understand and know the plan. Brothers and sisters, whatever you've been going through, whatever you've been having to deal with throughout this week, this day, this month, this year, I know, and you know, that you are at rest now. There's no need to rush. There's no need to panic. There's no need to fret. Because with you, brother, I'm at my best. So I can wipe the brow off my chest and know that, my brethren, salvation is nothing short of a sweat. We know for a fact over here we're focused on the health and wellness of our people, of the cumulative understanding and betterment of our people and our seed and our tribe. But the health of our tribe is more than something that's physical. It's more than something that's can be talked about, with a quote-unquote Western doctor. Because in all honesty, for the health of our tribe and our people, the health of us starts in something that's deeper than the physical atmosphere. This 3D and 2D dimensional plane cannot really tell us what's going on with our people. Because in reality, our people are deeper than what we see in the physical. Our people are what we call spiritual. The spirit of everlasting creation should be flowing through us, around us, and in us, making us whole, making us able to live in peace with one another, making us able to live in communion with one another. And so, brothers and sisters, this message is going to be a slight different from what we've been talking about. It's gonna be something that's near and dear to my own heart, or if you're deeper in understanding, to my own labab, my mind and my heart. That's for those who have a little bit deeper understanding. Furthermore, I want to pose a question to you. Are you from the hood or of the hood? Are you from the hood or of the hood? One more time. Are you from the hood or of the hood? You see, because me, I'm talking about myself. Throughout my entire life, I've lived in the quote-unquote, hood. It might not have been the worst hoods, might not have been the most violent hood, but for all respective persons, or for respective understanding, I've been living in a quote-unquote hood my entire life. And so I understand the vibration that can take over young men and young women while living here. Doesn't matter if you're from Kentucky, doesn't matter if you're from Georgia, doesn't matter if you're from Peru, doesn't matter if you're from Trinidad, doesn't matter if you're from Wisconsin, don't matter if you're from New York, don't matter if you're from Georgia, don't matter if you're from Jamaica, don't matter if you're from England. It's the same situation dealing with our people. Not all of us, but a lot of us live in the quote-unquote hood. No matter where we are, it's the same situation. And so when I send out this message, I broadcast this message can be felt by many people in many lands. Because many of our people in all different types of lands are not withholding and upstanding the plan. The plan for our people is to live at peace with one another. The plan for our people is to uplift the Most High. not to uplift our own agendas, not to uplift our own personage over the understanding of the cumulative vibration of the people. And so I pose this question to you once more. Are you from the hood or of the hood? You see, because if you're from the hood, that's one thing. You know, many of us, we walk around the vibration that nobody can touch us because, do you know where I'm from? Do you know what hood I grew up in? Quote unquote. But there's nothing wrong with claiming where you're from. But where it comes to the issue is where you're from stops you from where you need to be. Now, if you're of the hood, it doesn't matter where you go. The hood vibration is going to always be on you. It don't matter if you right next to the Most High. It don't matter if you dealing with your own people. It don't matter if nothing. Don't matter. You're going to be stinking at the place anyway because the hood vibration is on you. The vibration of disrespect. The vibration of cooning. Of being disrespectful to the Most High's people. Because in the hood, quote unquote, is nothing but the Most High's people, whether they understand it or not, whether they realize it or not. Because being of the hood means that you take on the vibrations of a hood, a decrepit place, a place where there's no respect for one another, a place where loins are not girded, where sexual perversion, where deviancy and delirious behavior run rampant. The understanding of the Almighty, the law in which He passed down, the law of respect for oneself and one's community is not understood. That's what makes a place a hood. But if you're from the hood, it doesn't matter the vibration that can be perpetrated throughout that environment. If you're from the hood but you want better for yourself, it doesn't matter if you're still in the hood, or it doesn't matter if you go to the suburbs. It don't matter if you go across the waters to any other land. The vibration of creation shall be in you. You see, because it's not necessarily where you're from. It's about the mindset in which you grow up in. You know how they say it takes a village to raise a child? It honestly does. Because your parents can want good for you. But the vibration of understanding that your parents teach you in your own house, unfortunately, if it's not reverberated in your community, the wisdom that your parents tell you sometimes might fall on deaf ears. Because whether you believe it or not, you're around your friends sometimes more than you're around your parents. So if little Timmy down the street playing with Glock 9s, toting around 4.5s, playing with dice, being disrespectful, not girding his loins, which means he's dropping his pants at any vagina that walks by him, excuse my French, but it is what it is. If he's doing all those types of things, what do you think your son's going to be doing? What do you think your daughter's going to be doing? She listens to the type of music that reverberates through our neighborhoods, that's telling her to expose and dispose of her body in delirious forms, taking her mind, telling her to do things that are unbecoming of a woman formed by the hands of the Most High. Because unfortunately, in the hood is nothing but the seed of the Most High. Now we're in the hood because of our mindset, because of our disobedience to one another, because we see ourselves and not our brothers, and not even our mothers. You see, The reason why we're in the quote-unquote hood, quote-unquote ghetto, no matter what you call it, the reason why we're in this vibration is because of us as men and us as women. Because we haven't taken off the vibration of quote-unquote sin, the quote-unquote understanding of shameful behavior. We pass it on to our children, and our children pass it on to their children. And the more decrepit it gets, is the more violent it gets. Because I tell you this, if the same little Timmy down the street knew how much the Most High that formed him loved him, and knew how much the Most High that formed him formed his friend, and knew how much time and how much effort he put into forming and making you, I guarantee you little Timmy would not be leading his friend into temptation. I guarantee you little Timmy would step his game up and start realizing that he's more than what he thinks he is. I guarantee you little Timmy will start girding his loins like a man and not showing his ass or dropping his ass to anyone that asks. See, I told you this is something personal. I don't know about you. I don't know, maybe you grew up in the suburbs or something like that, so maybe this video ain't for you. I have plenty more videos on the channel. Plenty of more. And plenty more coming as well. So stay tuned. Furthermore, this video is personal. A lot of my friends, a lot of people I grew up with, for some reason they can't come out of this vibration of the hood, and it's killing them. It's killing them so much they have no idea it's killing them. The job of a delirious parasite is to kill you without you even knowing it. It's to eat away at your liver, eat away at your kidney, eat away at your lymphatic system, eat away at your heart, without you having any idea it's happening. And us proverbially as men are those parasites eating away at our community. And because we eat away and we don't add to, we add to the vibration of a quote-unquote hood. We kill one another without a cause. Or if it's a cause, it's a stupid one. Because there is no justification of taking another life unless that life is trying to take yours. Furthermore, if you're living in peace with your environment, if you're living in peace with your surroundings, nine times out of 10, no one will be trying to take your life. And if they do, the Most High will handle them and do what He do. Better respect that. But furthermore, we don't even respect the Most High, so how can He even avenge our wants and our enemies for us? So again, I ask you, are you from the hood or of the hood? Because if you're of the hood, you mold your vibration to still be in the hood. Now the hood is more than just a brick and mortar place where people are living in decrepit housing, where people are living in vibrations and where it's not conducive to life. The real hood is inside the minds of the people who live there. Because I guarantee you this, it doesn't matter if someone's living in the worst part of any neighborhood. If the people that live there decided that one day the BS in which they've been living in stops today, I guarantee you that hood will change from being a hood to a kingdom. So that vibration being fully understood, we know that it's more than just, a place. It's a mindset, it's an understanding. It's a thought pattern, which is the hood, which is an entrapping of your mind. Because in the hood, excuse my language, ain't nothing but lucid behavior, sex, want of sex, insidious gains of money, decrepit wants, and uncivilized dealings with one another. And for all those things to take place in a physical environment, that first take place in a spiritual environment. So this encasing, this entrapping of our minds is something that we put on it ourselves, because we are of a place that entraps our own minds, because we want to kill one another, because we want to be indecent towards one another. We literally put ourselves and trap ourselves in a box. I'm gonna give you an example. You see a good shepherd, right? Let's say this good shepherd has sheep in his pasture. This good shepherd, he's a real down to earth nature man. He knows the prairies, he knows the mountains, he knows the seas. He knows so many vibrations and so many understandings of nature. So he knows for a fact that he knows places where his sheep, his precious sheep of his pasture, that if he takes them there, he knows that they'll fully enjoy it. But unfortunately, this good shepherd has sheep that will not listen to him. And because they won't listen to him, all the great prairies, all the great mountains, all the great seas, all the great lakes that the shepherd sees, unfortunately, because the sheep are disobedient and they don't adhere to the voice in which literally takes care of them, the good shepherd can never show the sheep the lands in which he knows. So proverbially juxtapose yourself to the sheep and juxtapose the Almighty Creator to the good shepherd, because we encase our own selves in our own mind. Our physical vibration will be a trap that will literally trap our minds and our bodies, i.e. the hood, i.e. the mindset of ensnaring our own bodies. See, you don't have no understanding of what the Almighty has in store for you. I'm sorry if whatever the world has taught you about what you call God has taken you away from the true understanding of the Bible, has taken you away from the true understanding of truly knowing the Most High for yourself. Because in the Most High is the almighty freedom in which He created Adam in which He sent down His word to do. Because in the Most High is all freedom. In the Most High is understanding in which we can provide for our children and their children and their children and 7 generations from our grandchildren. But because of our stubbornness, we become off the hood and not just from the hood. Because in all reality, a lot of us are from the hood, including myself. But my vibration in which I was taught does not bound me to this place. See, because in all reality, our people, we come from a place that's above the skies. And because of our own minds, we disguise and fall into our own demise. Ding! For those in the know, and for those who have understanding of the, the quote-unquote mystery schools, yeah, you get exactly what I just said. You see, the hood vibration, what we call it, the gangster, Chief Keef, Young M.A. vibration. I don't like mentioning people's names. They just popped in my head because that's what a lot of our people are listening to. This vibration of degradation. When we encompass it within our own selves, in our own minds, we're literally playing into the trap of what we call our quote-unquote enemies. Because our enemies, they know for a fact that it's not where we live, but it's the mindset in which we think that holds us back. Because as I stated previously, it doesn't matter where it technically is that you are. Yes, you want, the mountaintops. Yes, you want the waterfalls. Yes. But I guarantee you, if just one hood, if literally just one hood, one person in that one hood decides to change their life and give it to the almighty power of the Most High, I guarantee you, all the BS, all the violence, all the crime, all the coonish behavior, all the quote-unquote slutty behavior that our sons and our daughters are committing, I guarantee you, if that one person becomes a light in that neighborhood, I guarantee you it will change. Because it doesn't take much. All it takes is one. It takes one person who is from the hood but not of the hood to start telling his fellow man that, hey bro, it's another way. Bro, sis, you don't gotta do it like that. Sis, bro, you can do it like this. A way in which the people who you are living in the hood with can be better than what they were in the past. And I want to honestly say this. As I said in the past, a few minutes ago, the hood is not just a geographical mindset. The hood can also be in the suburbs as well, because your physical domicile cannot outweigh and outshine your mental one. So it doesn't matter if you're in the suburbs of New York, suburbs of Peru, suburbs of Jamaica, suburbs of, England, suburbs of Cambodia, whatever suburb you in. If you have a mindset in which entraps, in which puts in a box your people, yourself, and most importantly, the vibration of the Most High, you, my brother, you, my sister, you are also in the hood. Because the Most High, He is no respecters of persons. If you do His will, He is with you. He wants His children to do His will, of course. But if His children are too busy with putting themselves in a hood, they'll never realize and see what's good. If they themselves are too against following the vibration of righteousness in which they were created in, if they themselves are too, oh, I don't want to do that, guess what? Someone else will. Because someone else will realize how good the Father is. And someone else will be taking all the blessings or the assurance that was meant for you. Because you're too busy being in the hood. You're too busy trapping yourself. You're too busy not wanting to take care of your wealth. You're too busy, for lack of a better term, being stupid. And so other nations, other peoples, other tribes, other, demographics of people come into the hood, not wanting to do good for you. They coming into the hood ready to capitalize off of it. Because you have all these other nations of people coming into the hood and capitalizing off of you, off of your stupidity, off of your unwilling, off of your unknowing that oh snap, we as a people are supposed to be living better than this. Oh, we're supposed to be taking care of one another. And so because you simply put off taking care of one another, someone will be taking care of you, but instead of you getting it for free, you're gonna have to pay for it now. Instead of you getting food for free, you're gonna have to pay for that now. Instead of you getting water for free, you're gonna have to pay for that now. I guarantee you, soon enough, if we as men and brothers and sisters quote unquote, the misnomered black people don't change, I guarantee you for a fact we'll have to start paying for air. Because right now we have no care. Because it's not about being from the hood, it's about being of the hood. As I told you, the mindset of the hood is a mindset of decrepit, delirious behavior in which entraps and ensnares the people who live there. It doesn't matter if it's a geographical location, you could be rich and still be in the hood. It is a mindset that breeds violence, that breeds lasciviousness, that breeds carnality. And those three things that I mentioned are not bound to geographical locations. You have people living in suburbs being rich and still being violent towards their people. You have people living in suburbs being wealthy and still being lascivious towards their kinsmen, towards their brothers, towards their brethren. And so I ask this question one last time. Are you in the hood? Are you from the hood or of the hood? I had to make this message today because, it's been weighing on my heart for a minute now. Because whether we realize it or not, all of our people are sick. No matter if we're affluent, doesn't matter if school we never went. All of us are sick. All of us need the manna from heaven. All of us need the love of the earthly mother, and all of us are in desperate need of the knowledge of the Son. Our lack of understanding of our mental, physical, and thinking bodies, or it leads to our detriment. Our willing to give praise to another other than our Creator is what gives way for our body to fall into sickness. Because yes, we can talk about food, yes, we can talk about environment, yes, we can talk about all those things. But as we talk about all those things, we have to realize that all those things were created by the Most High as well. And not to get too esoterically deep or anything, but even if you were in a place in which was deemed degradatory towards the human genome, if you're doing the will of the Father, I guarantee you will be there. You will live long. Because us as a people, we are greater than we think we are. We have much more to give to this world than we're giving right now. So yes, the diet of man is important. But more than the physical diet is the spiritual diet in which he is feeding himself. And if he continues to feed himself BS, he will continue to receive BS in his environment, in his thoughts, and also in his physical health. Because I told you, parasites, or what they call them in this modern term. But parasites are only things, well, they're good parasites and bad parasites, but the lascivious parasites want you to be decrepit. And us as people, we naturally are physically strong. But when us as people weaken our spirit to allow another entity to drive within us other than the entity in which formed us and made us, that's when we open up our bodies to sickness. And so one day you might look up and be like, oh snap, oh why do I have this illness? Oh, why do I have liver disease? Oh, why do I have kidney disease? Oh, why do I have heart disease? Oh, why do I have lung disease? Brothers and sisters, I'll truly tell you that this disease in which the doctor just told you about, you didn't just get it. It's something that's been festering inside of you for years. Because for years, you gave credit to someone else other than who made you. Years you gave credit to yourself. Years you gave credit to your own works. Years you gave credit to whatever being other than the one who formed you and made you. And as I told you, the Most High is free. All you have to do is acknowledge him. And because of your lack of acknowledging him, you become like that sheep who ensnares and entraps itself. Because you don't trust your good shepherd, who is only duty from the beginning of him taking care of you was to lead you towards still and peaceful waters. But as I said, are you from the hood or of the hood? Me and my people, we can be from the hood, we can be up from the suburbs, we can be from the no-burbs, we can be from the up-burbs, we can be from anywhere. But me and my people, we serve the Most High. Because we look up to the sky and we say, oh my, oh my, oh my. Whoo, oh my, oh my, oh my. Oh my, oh my, oh my. We know for a fact that we are at rest within one another. Me and my people, it doesn't matter where we are. Me and my people know that we are at rest when we are among one another. Because our mindset will never lead our people to violence. Because we are next to Shalom. We are next to the Almighty Peacekeeper. Because no matter where we're from geographically, we are all the same mentally. We're all the same spiritually. So yes, we have a certain look, we have a certain demeanor, we have a certain tone to our hair, skin, and all that. But it's more than skin deep, more than hair deep. It's about mindset, it's about the heart, it's about the understanding, it's about the intentions of the people, of the brothers, of the sisters, the mothers, of the fathers, of the children, which form and make a community in which makes the community stand or which makes the community fall. So with that being said, I hope you understand that this message is a call. Are you from the hood or of the hood? The choice is yours. Shalom.